Alright guys, I hope everyone enjoyed the Hanley Ramirez debut game. If you haven't seen it, definitely check that out because it was the last video I posted. It was very close up until the very end, man, which seems to be the norm on my damn channel. All these close games going on seems to be normal at this point. So right before I get into this video, just want to say a couple things, hopefully quickly. But first thing is, I just finished a 10-minute sneezing fit. So if I sound like my voice is a little bit strange, it's because I just finished sneezing like an animal. The walls may have been shaking. I'm not even joking. The apartment may have been shaking like I've never seen before. Why call the big bad wolf when you can just call me? I will blow your house down from all this sneezing I'm doing, man. Like every single time it's sunny out and just really humid, my allergies are just terrible, and I can't even breathe for the most part, but I just need to get something, so I'm going to have to move to the North Pole or something if I want my allergies to go away completely. But second thing I want to say is if you don't follow me on Twitter, then you should definitely do so because I am going to be playing this next MVP game very soon. Today is Thursday, so that's going to be going down maybe tonight. I mean, I really would like to play all these games, around 11 Eastern, maybe earlier than that or something, but I feel like that's when the game's been at its worst for me. Like when I go on the game pretty late at night, that's when all the games are freezing and shit. So that's why I've been playing a good amount of these MVP, or the first two episodes I played, they have been during the day, because that's when the game actually fucking works. So I don't think I'm gonna lock in who I'm gonna play in these next couple episodes, because that's what I did in the first two games. I just told someone I was gonna play them, so I didn't. I have to try and find someone or something. But these next couple of episodes, I'm probably going to just search in unranked, so everyone has an equal chance to play me, because some people are messaging me and stuff and asking me if they want to play, and I feel like it's not really fair to everyone else if you want to play too, if I'm just saying, okay, I'll just play you and nobody else pretty much. So I'm going to give everyone a good chance to play me. If you want to play, I'll just search it unranked, and I will tweet out like an hour before that's going to happen. I'll just be like, I'm going to search at this point in time, and then probably around a minute before I start searching, I'll just be like, I'm getting ready to search. Everyone put the difficulty on Hall of Fame and stuff, and that will go down. But yeah, hopefully that will go down tonight. I may just try and play like a warm-up game again, or just may play like a BR game or something, see if the game is actually working, and then if it is, I will play a game. But if it isn't, I'm probably going to play that game tomorrow at some point, probably in the late morning to afternoon sometime, like 11 Eastern, maybe before that. So that's why everyone should follow me on Twitter. That's why I'm saying follow me on Twitter, so everyone will know what the deal is, and if you can play, then that would be pretty sick if we can possibly match up in one of these unranked games. But that was I think that was actually, no, I was gonna say something else too. If anyone wants to see some vlogs or something, then let me know that too, man, because I know a lot of people, I guess, enjoyed the face reveal of my ugly ass mug. So if anyone wants to see some more videos of me showing my ugly ass face, then just let me know, man, because I could do some possible vlogs, some other type of videos showing my ugly ass face and stuff, just me doing some everyday routines and stuff. If anyone wants to see a video like that, then let me know too. But that's probably going to be some videos may be posted like that on the weekend, like there still will be 2 MLB videos a day. I'll probably just add that video on after those videos, maybe before or something. But yeah, definitely let me know if you guys want to see some more videos when I'm showing my face, and then I could possibly get some of those videos out this weekend at some point. But getting into this video, man, it was looking like it was going to be a good matchup on paper, pitching-wise. I had Corey Kluber taking the man, the flashback Kluber again, and this guy was responding back with Scherzer, just the live series Scherzer, but definitely a good pitching card, 100%. I was able to get, I guess that wasn't an inside the park home run because it went down as an error, but still, Brantley was able to round the bases and cash in 2 in the process, so I do take a 3-0 lead. I mean, it was kind of a pitcher's duel this whole game, man. Like, Kluber was dealing on the mound, Scherzer was doing a good job on the mound. Even though we were making some good swings at times in this game, I feel like Kluber was I was making some pretty solid pitches with Kluber in this game. Like, probably out of the last couple of games I've played, this is probably the game I've been pitching the best at. Like, wasn't making a lot of mistakes. Like, usually I will just make so many, not so many, but I'll make a good amount of mistakes in some of these games. I'll just be, throwing in sinkers right down the middle by mistake, obviously, but in this game I wasn't really doing much of that. I was finding my location a lot, so that's, I guess, why I was doing so good in this game. Pitching-wise, this guy was making some good pitches too, and there weren't that many hits to go around early in this game, but I do still have a 3-0 lead. I'm getting another K with Kluber right there, so something needs to start, man, because I'm looking to get the squad going since Hanley joined the team. I'm looking to get the bats going. The last game I played, which was the Hanley debut game, the bats did kind of come alive late in that game, even though I did have a good amount of hits up until around, the late innings. The bats did come alive late in that game, so it would be nice if the bats would come alive at some point in this game too, because it wasn't looking like they were going to come alive at this point in time. Even though, half the time I do play these games and the bats do come alive, I still end up losing. But who knows, man? Like I was saying in the previous video too, I'm hoping that this season will be better to me because, wow, I have never seen a worse, a worse good amount of games in my life. Like, I couldn't even string together like 3 wins in a row in the last season. I'm not even joking. I was just doing very bad in the previous season, so I was hoping that wasn't going to be the case. Looking to string together some wins, man. Hoping I could get on a little bit of a win streak or something in this season because, yeah, like I said, it was not working in the previous season. Couldn't even get like 3 wins in a row, and I'm not even joking when I say that. Like, I would get 2 wins in a row, then I would lose 1, then win 2 more games in a row, and then lose 1 or something. It was just bad. So I'm hoping I could get, a good amount of wins in this season because, the last season was kind of a nightmare, and I'm trying to forget that altogether. But still, man, this game was still a pitcher's duel as we are kind of getting late in this game now. There wasn't still not too many hits to go around, even though we were making some solid swings at times. I am still up 3-0 in this game, but, it was still a pitcher's duel, even though really the only reason I was up by more than 1 run in this game is because that guy did make a very costly error in center field, and that's how Brantley was able to get the 2 RBIs in the process. But Hanley is back up. He was 1 for 5 in the debut game, and he did get a clutch base hit too. So, I mean, Hanley definitely had a decent debut game, but it wasn't the best debut game I've ever seen in my life or anything. But I haven't had many amazing debut games. I think one of the best debut games I had was in MLB 16 with Grady Sizemore. I think I was 4 for 5 in that game with 2 home runs, a triple, and a double or something. That was really the last debut game I've had when it was really good. God damn it, Victor, man! Victor, man! Anyone see the movie The Change Up with Jason Bateman and Ryan Reynolds? I know if you haven't seen that movie, you probably think it's baseball related. It isn't. Remember that scene when Ryan Reynolds walks into that building and he's talking to Victor and he's like, "Oh, come on, Victor!" That is exactly how I feel right now with Victor behind the dish, man. This guy is turning into Lucroy. I was talking so highly of Martinez the other day, dude, and this guy is becoming liability number 1. So it's like, what do I have to do to get a catcher who can block something? And it's like, what? I don't know, man. I'm not even going to discuss that anymore because every single person watching this video has probably heard me go on about that enough. It's just like, it's kind of frustrating because when am I going to get a catcher who can block anything? And it's like, so many people are like, well, why are you throwing curveballs and changeups in the dirt? It's like, what do you want me to do, man? Throw a fastball right down the middle every time? Like, you got to throw stuff out of the strike zone and see if people are going to chase. That's how you find people's weaknesses and shit. If you throw changeups not necessarily in the dirt but below the strike zone, they're swinging at it. That's a weakness. So you need to find that out early in the game so you can know what to, certain situations, certain counts, you need to know what pitch to go to. And it seems like I can't even throw anything an inch below the strike zone because none of my catchers can block anything. So, I mean, Lucroy was a fail. I didn't use Yogi Berra that long, but he was kind of a fail in the first couple of games I used him. Victor Martinez seems to be a fail too. I didn't really expect Victor Martinez to be, crazy and just block everything or something, man. Be a brick wall behind the plate because, yes, his fielding and all those, fielding stats aren't the best or anything, obviously, but it would be nice just once in a blue moon to get a block. That's all I'm saying. So, I did have 2 base hits up until this point in time in the game. Arenado is getting the 3rd, so I mean, this guy did put Carter Capps in, which was good. I was hoping to get Scherzer out of the game because it seemed like the squad could not get anything going against Scherzer, but I wanted to leave Kluber in for a good amount of time in this game because I mean, I don't know. I just wanted to leave him in for a good amount of time because it didn't seem like this guy was really getting that much going against him. But here I am again making some crucial mistakes. I thought that was going to be off the wall, at least, possibly even leave the yard, and of course he catches that. And then I'm getting doubled off at first base, so wasn't able to get any more insurance. But I am still up by 3 runs. Like, you would probably look at the scoreboard in this game and be like, it should be tied or someone should be leading by 1 at the most. But I am up by 3 runs because, yeah, I mean, that costly error this guy made was really the difference in this game. So Hanley was 0 for 3 on the day, I think, coming into this at-bat. And I wasn't making, you know, I did say I made a couple good swings in this game, but for the most part, I was swinging late on a lot of stuff. I get jammed right there, so Hanley is held off the board in this game. It's all right, man. It is all good. Hanley will respond. He will get something going. I promise everybody didn't have the best game this time around, but in future games, Hanley will get something going. He's getting tested right there. Hanley has made every single play except for, actually, he did miss a laser beam hit right at him, I'm pretty sure, in the previous game, but I guess that could have happened to anybody. But I am able to walk away with the W in this game, able to get the final out on the ground ball to second base. So Kluber gets player of the game. That was 100% a pitcher's duel if I've ever seen one. 3 hits for both sides, man. This guy did have that one error that well, I guess it didn't really cost him because I was up at that point in the game anyway, but still, definitely a pitcher's duel. Kluber pitched well. Scherzer pitched well for this guy. As always, guys, if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up, and I will see everybody in the next video.